The visitor. The Cantina's buzz dulled the moment he stepped through the rusted archway. Boots hitting the dusty floor with measured precision, a masked stranger strode through the haze of stale smoke and sour ale like a ghost out of a war story. Conversations died. Glasses paused midair. Even the sabak dealer froze, eyes darting sideways, as if sensing something unnatural had entered the room. There was an aura about him, not of menace, but inevitability. He made his way to the bar, coat swaying behind him like a shadow too heavy to shake. He didn't speak at first, just placed a glowing bounty buck on the counter. The hollow image flickered, scarred face, blinking red text, wanted, alive or dead. The barman gave him a lazy once-over. Ragged cloak, mask with no insignia, another bounty hunter playing tough. He shrugged, unimpressed, and returned to polishing a glass. He would come to regret that. The stranger finally spoke, his voice low and unhurried, like coals left smoldering in a fire pit. "I've come to your planet for one thing, and one thing only." He leaned forward, just enough. "Now, you can help me, which makes this much easier. Or you can keep pretending I don't exist." He tilted his head. "That would end badly." The barman scoffed and casually waved a hand. 4 thugs, lounging in the shadows, immediately stood, armed, grinning, eager. The stranger smiled beneath the mask. "I do enjoy when they pick the second option. Gives me practice." The barman's expression hardened. "I don't think you understand what you've walked into, bounty hunter. This is my cantina." The stranger's hand flicked subtly at the device on his wrist. 4 barely audible pops. Before the first thug could raise his blaster, they all jerked violently, tiny darts embedded in their necks. A heartbeat passed. Then they collapsed in unison, like puppets with cut strings. Silence. The barman stared at the bodies, jaw slack, blood draining from his face. The stranger didn't move. Didn't need to. His voice came again, now darker. "So, do you still feel I don't know what I've gotten myself into?" It wasn't a question. Not really. He tapped the bounty puck. The hologram flared back to life. "Shall we start again?" he asked, almost politely. "Now, looking at you, I feel like you're more than happy to help me find this man." The barman nodded, fast, sweating. "Now that's the right answer." He tried to speak, but only stuttered nonsense. The stranger held up a hand, quieting him. "Look, you give me the whereabouts of this man. We're fine. You've got nothing to fear. So stop shaking, stop stuttering, and talk." The barman swallowed hard, found his voice. He's the boss of the Red Talon gang. They run the neighboring settlement. There's hundreds of them." The stranger's head tilted again. The smile was audible in his tone. "Good. I enjoy a challenge." "That's not a challenge," the barman muttered. "That's a suicide mission." The stranger stood, tall, calm, unflinching. "Suicide missions," he said, turning toward the door, "are my specialty." He dropped a bag of credits on the counter as he walked out. "For the mess," he added casually. The cantina sat frozen long after he left, the weight of what had just happened hanging like storm clouds over every soul inside. Outside, the wind howled across the desert plains, and somewhere, not far off, the Red Talon gang was about to learn the cost of being on the wrong side of the wrong man.